Well, after nearly 3 or 4 days, maybe more than that, I don't know, it's just everything is a blur now. We've been wrestling with this Tropic for that length of time, trying to get all the bugs out of it. And I mean bugs. Especially the bugs that has been eating up everything in this radio. I can see why somebody let it go for what they did. It was just, some people just freak out on the slightest stuff, especially if it's very involved. And this was definitely one of those situations that you fix one thing and you gotta get something else chased down. It involves time, and I can understand people who have these radios and can't use them or can't display them because somebody asks you, does it work? And you say, well, no, it doesn't work. You take it to a repair shop, and with today's labor, you're gonna pay a hefty price for getting a radio such as this back in shape, where you can display it proudly and turn heads with it. I got the left side of the radio all operational and aligned and everything, and it's holding pretty good. This band spread side was giving me a real pain in the side. I mean, it was kicking my donkey everywhere. And the IFs, 2 of them were bad. 3 or 4 coils on this switching network right here were bad. Now when I say bad, I mean something chewed wires everywhere on this thing. And it would be a nightmare for someone in a repair shop to hunt down and devote as many hours as I've done on this radio to get it operational again, only to find out the 31 meter band was dead. I mean, it was just non-operational. I checked all these coils right here on the tuning shaft, because those are the ones that handle the basic. Everything else is switched in and out for the other band spreads. But I would find an open coil here, and find an undisconnected coil there, or find one that was broken. And I'm finally getting the 25, the 19, the 16, and the 13 responsive, only to have this 31 meter dead. And I mean, I chased it every which way but loose. And just this morning, today is Sunday, I decided to check the J7 tube again because I'd wiggle it around in the socket and it would kind of crackle, snap, and pop. But still nothing on the thing. So I pulled the tube, threw it in the tester, and it had shorts. Now when I tested it last week, it was good. Just goes to show you this stuff, you know, and with blink of an eye, I mean, just boom, it puts your dick in the dirt. So I fortunately had a substitute. I'm going to have to order a tube for this in order to get the design tube in it. It's functional now. The 31 meter band I managed to get responsive. It was way out of alignment, which is one reason why it was very difficult to dial back in. But we managed to get it after I put the other tube in it. The substitute tube. So we got it all aligned, realigned this morning, and I'm going to have to wait until this evening because the band is pretty much there's nothing on it right now. I think I'm going to have to wait until the evening in order to get any kind of a response out of it. But I do pick up the signal generator at the designated portion of the band for alignment. So if it'll pick up the signal from the signal generator, it'll pick up stations if they're broadcasting. So I'm going to have to check that this evening. But I do get stations on the other bands. Not so much up here. There might be one, maybe two up here on the high portion. But it depends on the time of day. Down here, I get some either Japanese, Chinese, or Taiwanese, or Klingonese station at 11 something. I get it up here too. It's about 11.8 or somewhere around there. So but all of those are okay. Now with everything operational, all the bands are responsive and aligned, I can move on to the cabinet. The cabinet has been sitting, waiting for sanding. The clear coat should be really good and cured by now. It's been, I don't know, about 3 or 4 days since I've had it shot with the last coat. I need to get it sanded up again and recoated some more, and get the decaling on it. So I need to clear my plate. And now that this thing's in the bag, I gotta get the tube ordered to get it replaced. I got the match set of V6s in the radio, and the two 76 tubes. Those were phase inverters. Now hopefully nothing else comes apart by that time. I think I think this A6 is an original tube to it, and that one there, that C7 I replaced. I think that C7 is an original tube. Hopefully they don't chinkify me, if that's a word. Oh, I guess it must be. I just said it. So now, since we got all the bugs out of it and everything is responsive, it's on to the cabinet. I got other stuff that I got to get to before I forget, like the airline. I got a bomber waiting in the wings. So stay tuned. We're going to make a serious jump into hyperspace now that we got this sucker in the bag. Thanks for watching.